Near the Adriatic Sea, treasures await. Preserved ancient wonders, which are worth giving a chance. Hey, my name is Adam. Last time, I took you to Bosnia and Herzegovina and Croatia. Now, let's continue the 1,000-kilometer ride and discover more. Of the Balkans. Our story picks up in Croatia, where we left off previously.
Good morning. The air is so fresh. It's like a natural energy drink.
There I was, a little nervous of course, but I was prepared for an adventure.
My day is starting at the bus station because I'm traveling to yet another country. Am I ready? I think I am.
Without even noticing, I was already rushing towards Montenegro, where the second chapter of this exciting tale began. I took just a quick break in the closest town to the border, Herceg Novi, also known as Castelnuovo or Neokastron, which means new castle.
Okay, it was a great way to start the day. I gotta move because I have 2 more stops for today. So let's hop on a bus and hopefully get where I want to get.
So I embarked on the mythical path between 2 massives of the Dinaric Alps to what they call Europe's southernmost fjord. But little did I know that what I would witness along the road would be absolutely majestic.
I felt like I could get off anywhere from the bus because the views are spectacular. So, Perast is super small. It has a population of around 269. The town was founded by the Illyrians and it was named after the local tribe Pirusti. The first memories of Perast date back to 1336 when a fishing village was established here, and it has existed ever since. Okay, my time in Perast is almost over. I have to travel to my last stop for today, and I just asked how I can get there because there's almost no information available on the internet. But I figured it out, so yeah, I guess let's go.
After discovering this little jewel, I was eager to proceed with my quest. With no expectations on this super fast minibus, I was heading towards the deepest point of the fjord, which soon revealed itself behind the clouds.
Look at this place. It's like medieval but renovated. Wow, I really feel that I'm part of the city now.
I started to understand why Kotor is so famous amongst European travelers.
The views are magnificent right from the start.
The 2,500-year-old town immediately captivated me, and I flew back in time to listen to the heroic poems of the old ages.
The old town of Kotor is another UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I think it's quite visible that it also used to be under Venetian domination. However, it also used to be part of Hungary and the Bulgarian Empire, which means this town could have ended up in either of my countries, which is crazy to think about. I found a superb place. So cozy. Let's see. I'm not the biggest fan of seafood, but this is amazing. It's with truffles and baby shrimps.
A night in the old town of Kotor is medieval magic at its finest.
Today I had to ask for help from an old lady, and I was speaking in Bulgarian to her. She was speaking in Montenegrin, and then she said, "Of course I understand you. We are one. We are the same." And it made me think these countries on the Balkans are only divided by politics, but in essence, the people are so similar. It would be awesome if, in general, we would focus on what makes us similar and not what makes us different.
I wish I could wake up in a fantasy like this every day.
Good morning.
I had to bid farewell to the Bay of Kotor.
I can't believe that this is day 5 of my Balkan trip. I'm at the bus station at the moment. I have to get some tickets.
The voyage across the ancient lands continued. There is just so much to see on the coastline, and it seemed as if there was a surprise waiting for me at every corner. Sveti Setfan, a complex erected about 600 years ago, really fascinated me. But I was not stopping there. I kept on traveling along the mesmerizing coast, and to be honest, I was even more amazed by my next stop.
Another day, another wonder, right? You know, I'm a person who likes to solve his issues alone. However, now that I don't have almost any information available about the public transport or any kind of transport, I have to rely on other people's help. And I think it's a very cool challenge. Challenging yourself helps with your personal growth. So yeah, what a cool way to go out of my comfort zone.
Evening clouds were overtaking Budva, so I couldn't resist a swim in the last lights for the day. Soon the night descended on the town, and my last day in Montenegro was coming to an end. As a new day arrived, I had to complete more of my intended 1,000 kilometers.
I feel like my luggage is getting bigger and bigger every day. How is this happening?
I had no idea how long it would take, but my goal was to reach Albania.
Okay, I printed out the ticket. Let's go.
I rose above the coastline and took on a long journey through the Balkan wilderness. Yet again, it was me against the world. But the shifting landscapes ensured my passage through the borderlands, and after hours and hours of traveling, I finally made it to Durrës.
I had no idea I would have such a chaotic day, but plans change, especially when you're on the road. And I think I screwed up a little bit because I didn't check where the bus stops in Tirana. So I had to take a cab to Durrës, which was not very cheap, but what matters is that I'm here now.
I wasn't completely sure what to anticipate from Albania's second most populous city. However, the contrast between the new constructions and the historic ruins truly drew my eye.
Evening by the sea. That's what I needed after today's trip.
The city itself was founded in the 7th century BC, but the area has been inhabited since the Copper Age. I'd been planning to visit Durrës for a long time, and it turned out that it was worth the wait.
So this is lamb with yogurt. Very simple. I don't know how to explain, but it has a very Balkan taste. Tomorrow I'm planning to explore 2 more places in Albania. Let's see how that goes, because the transport is a little bit unpredictable. But I'm sure I'm going to make it.
A new morning greeted me, and it was time to continue the expedition. But first, I had to find the minibus, which ended up being quite complicated.
Oh damn, it turned out that it leaves from another bus terminal, so I'm like running towards there. I've been asking around for the past 30 minutes and everyone tells me something different, so it's not good. A very nice old man helped me, and it turned out that I was 5 kilometers away from where the buses leave from. Well, what an adventure.
Well, the bus had left a long time ago, so I had to improvise. I suppose I wasn't meant to reach my original destination, but I do think everything happens for a reason, and the place I randomly chose instead for a midday stop appeared to be truly special.
Welcome to Berat. I haven't checked anything about the town, so it's going to be a surprise for sure.
I was struck by how much the town resembled my home country, and then I learned we shared common history with the place a long time ago.
According to Google, the history of the place might date back to the 7th century BC, as there are evidences of a settlement here. Berat became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008 due to its unique style of architecture that was influenced by many civilizations that have passed through the region. I must say it's quite impressive. It's a pity I don't have time to go up to the fortress. But anyways, this is as much as I get. I should be happy with it. I'm just fascinated that two places in one country could look so different. This has nothing to do with Durrës at all. And this is just one country in Europe, you know. So diverse. Here I am, I came back to the bus station of Berat, and guess what? I found the bus that I need. I really need to get to that town because I need to get home somehow, so... guys, what am I doing alone in Albania? Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit.
Just like that, with the only bus that day to my direction, I was back on the road, and the end of this whole journey seemed to get closer and closer. But before everything concluded, there was one last place to see. And finally, the plan was back on track.
After all the struggle today, oh my god, I have no words.
Distances are only numbers on a map, but in reality, they mean completely different things. As I reached the city of Sarandë, my mind was resting peacefully. After so many days of travel, at last I was in the south of Albania. However, there were still a few kilometers to cover the following day.
In the meantime, I picked up my ferry ticket because they couldn't send it online for some reason. It's so good that they were still working. Mwah. After not eating the whole day, this smells so good. This is my last night on this journey. Tomorrow I have to wake up at 4 a.m. But I don't care because I'm just so thrilled. Well, let's get some well-deserved rest before the last day.
The moment arrived. My very last day during this Balkan trip. One last ride before flying home. And this time it wasn't by bus, but by ferry.
Bye bye, Albania.
The happiness of reaching my final destination was so uplifting. Every good and bad that happened led to this. I felt a deep sense of fulfillment as I was swimming away from Albania's coast.
I can't believe it. Welcome to Greece, my final stop. The beginning of the journey seems to be so long ago. I cannot express how freaking thankful I am that I could visit all these incredible places that I had been dreaming about. I'm proud of myself and I feel fulfilled.
It's unbelievable, but I completed the journey. I gained a lot of knowledge about the region I call home. Now I appreciate living in the Balkans even more. 1,000 kilometers with millions of feelings. This is what I took from this adventure. And on to the next one, my friends.